Connected to PilotEdge.
Hotel craft, Quebec, current Grand Junction, altimeter 3026.
You're Yankee Golf for 4 miles out.
Yankee Golf, Roger, showing you about 8 miles, runway 11, clear to land.
Runway 11, clear to land, Yankee Golf. Grand Junction ground, Super Cup 4155, Whiskey at Charlie 1 Alpha, with Papa, requesting runway 22.
On ground 2, call sign again.
It's 55 Whiskey at Charlie 1 Alpha, requesting runway 22.
November 55 Whiskey, runway 22, taxi reach Charlie Alpha.
55 Whiskey, taxi to 22.
November 55 Whiskey, advise we need to have information to
Guys,
55 Whiskey,
just entering in my flight information in this iPad that I go connect for this airplane. Select runway, we'll do 15. Let's download the weather.
51 Golf. I got you loud and clear. I was on the other transmitter for a guy over at Canyonlands. No known traffic right now between you and the field, but I do have a VFR east of the field. Might be setting up
All right.
26.
I'm all set up on the A cars.
The Grand Junction ground, Super Cup 4155 Whiskey. I have Quebec.
Apparently Project Fly still has some issues with streamer tools.
Set 573, how do you hear on the transmitter?
Interesting.
How do you hear on the transmitter? Grand Junction ground, Sky was 2983. We have Quebec going back to Sky Harbor.
Sky was 2983, Grand Junction ground, clear to Phoenix via the Grand Mesa 1 departure. Turn right heading 150, then as filed. Climb maintain 14,000. Expect flight level 2801 0 minutes after. Denver departure frequency 119.7, squawk 6551.
Let's come over here. We're going to file the flight plan. Grand Junction altimeters 30, 28. And they're using 4 and 11, so we'll plan for 11. 1-1. And Alpha was the last ATIS. Aspen's weather, pretty light winds, so we should be okay on the visual. Visual approach is in use. They're current with Yankee, but I'll grab that. So we're gonna file IFR 15,000. Yeah, 15,000. So file that. M9, how are you this afternoon, sir? Did you catch my post on XP Learning Center about Friday's group flight invite?
155 Whiskey, and next turn, runway 22 Alpha, clear for takeoff, proceed on course.
55 Whiskey, clear for takeoff on 22.
351 Golf, and that traffic I called out earlier did turn left base to 26, but I just lost some.
No, I did. We'll have to check it out. Yeah, Friday at like this time right now, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to do a group flight in the TBMs. I know you're a TBM guy, so I kind of mentioned you and Joe in the post. So we're going to fly from Palm Springs to LAX. And we're going to use the TBM. However, you don't have to use the TBM. You can fly whatever you want. You can fly VFR, IFR, whatever you want. The idea is just everybody start up at Palm Springs at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to probably use, if there's enough of us flying, we'll probably use the X-Plane Learning Center's Discord voice, VoIP, so we can chat amongst each others. So should be a good time. And I'll make a couple announcements over this week to get as many people as possible, because I figured that would be a fun group activity. And I'm going to stream it too, so that way I can upload the stream to YouTube afterward.
559, number center, descend to the French 3 arrival, number altimeter is 3016.
External power is available, so we'll go ahead and connect that.
Yeah, 431 kind of Denver approach. I'm on 190.3.
Turn on the nav. Seat belts. Bring this lights up. Monitor the battery.
And who is that checking on? At 728, Denver Center is going to be the French 3 arrival. Denver altimeter is 3016.
Very cool. Unfortunately, I will on an airplane heading to West Coast at that time on Friday. Oh, okay. Whereabouts on the West Coast? One day I'm going to get out there myself, do an airplane ride in the airspace that I sim in all the time. I think would be pretty fun. That's on my bucket list to get out there myself at some point. Emergency lights. All right.
573, contact Denver Center 128.65.
Arm those. Set the engine for start. Are you going to San Diego? Yeah, that's the main part that we want to go to. Is like, I just think for California purposes, that's probably the prettiest area, San Diego, from what I've been told. But I mean, I'm going to visit all. I want to go to Hollywood. I want to go to San Diego. I want to check out Portland area because I fly sim there. I just want to do an entire, maybe start at San Diego and just travel north up the coast. But not in that crazy traffic, so I'm probably going to fly even in between the cities and then get rental cars once we're there. But that's a while down the road before I get to do any of that. But still, it's good to dream. In the meantime, we can just simulate flying around the West Coast. Let's turn on.
Ground, Cessna 35578, ready to taxi on Charlie 1 Alpha, request 22, information Quebec.
November 35578, Grand Dish Ground, runway 22, taxiway Charlie Alpha.
22, Charlie 1 Alpha. Charlie Anna.
All right. 118. 55 is ATIS.
Contact. You have information now.
Walker.
Condition. Clear. Temperature 11. Dew point -7. Altimeter 3028. Arriving and departing runways 411. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Alpha.
118.1.
Delta 2456, contact departure.
Order departure, Delta 2456.
I need to. The radios are kind of loud. Hey, Gizmo. Very cool. Unfortunately, oh, I see. See San Diego, and then all right, cool. I didn't miss anything.
Delta 2456, Phoenix departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 210.
All right, so altimeter is 3028. And Grand Junction's altitude's 4861. So
TBM
that's within 100.
Tango is at the north hangars, ready to taxi. with information India.
Number 3455 Tango Amarillo ground. Thanks for India, runway 22 taxi via Papa.
22 via Papa 3455 Tango.
Check the PilotEdge map, make sure it's found, which is, okay. I guess it would be afternoon. Afternoon, Grand Junction ground, United 1399 at the terminal with Alpha, IFR Aspen.
United 1399, Grand Junction ground, Square to Aspen Airport, Junction 7 departure, paces, transition, then as filed. Climb and maintain 1000, expect 5000 within 10 minutes. Denver departure frequency 119.7, squawk 6355.
Cleared to Aspen via Junction 7 departure, paces, transition, then as filed. Climb maintain 1000, expect 5000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure Denver 119.7, squawk 6355, United 1399.
United 1399, read back correct. United 1928, turn 10 degrees right, airport 12 o'clock and 12 miles, report when you have it set.
Alright.
United 1928, cleared visual approach, runway 16 left.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to download the flight plan.
Oakland ground, Southwest 526.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
526, gate 17 already push back and start up.
Southwest 526, does your pushback require you to take a movement area?
Affirmative, pushback is required.
Okay, I understand a pushback is required. Does your pushback require a movement area?
New people. We like new people.
Negative, straight pushback into taxiway.
Okay, I don't think you understand my question. Do
No,
you
he doesn't.
need a movement area? So your pushback, a movement area would be a taxiway or a runway.
Departure 711.
We would like pushback on Tango.
And
United 1928, contact Salt Lake City Tower 119.05.
Oh, there was a duplicate in there.
So Southwest 526, rather than a cold call to the ground controller, what we would prefer you to do is to call with your request to use a taxiway. So if you need taxiway Tango, request to push onto taxiway Tango. And a push onto Tango is approved, Oakland altimeter 3007, call with Victor ready to taxi.
Copy, pushback on Tango is approved. We will call back when ready.
Salt Lake City Tower, United 1928, visual 16 left. United 1928, Salt Lake City Tower, wind calm, runway 16
so this
left, cleared
departure is
16 left, cleared land, United 1928.
Where is it? Grand Junction.
Southwest 1620, contact approach 126.9er.
Actually. So we're going to use 11, take off south. So then at 6,000 feet, we'll make a right turn direct to Grand Junction, at which point we will do a U-turn and go to Paces. And then we'll be on this Victor Airway 134 all the way to Red Table. But we're going to use this Roaring Fork visual into a 1.5. So the river is... Where's the river? I think this is the... Where's the river? It's hard to see. That's a creek. It's hard to see the river, but anyway, you'll see it in the air. So we're going to come around like this, around these mountains for this Roaring Fork visual. So we're just going to follow the river, and then there's a fork. So it's like the river splits, so I now have to take the right fork. That's why, hence Roaring Fork visual. Now, if for whatever reason the weather were to get
Southwest
bad, then
1620,
we
turn
could
left
do
heading
this
2900 vectors for the ILS, runway 10 right, approach, descend and maintain
RNAV
4000.
approach, but we're going to do visual. Into Aspen 15. All right.
Delta 2456, contact Salt Lake City Center 134.32.
Pilot Tower, TBM 3455 Tango, holding short of runway 22, ready for IFR departure.
United 1928, contact ground 123.77. 12377, United 1928. Delta 2456, departure. Delta 2456, contact Albuquerque Center, please, 134.32.
All right, we are ready for engine start.
November 3455 Tango Amarillo Tower, fly runway heading, runway 22 cleared for takeoff.
Runway heading 22, cleared for takeoff, 3455 Tango.
Let me get my Navigraph tracking set up.
Salt Lake City ground, United 1928, clear of 16 left, we're going to Terminal 2.
Reset the
Delta 2456,
generator.
Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Disconnect external power. Now we're running off
United
of
1928, straight
engine.
ahead into the ramp with ground. Have a great day.
Let's remove
Straight ahead
the
into the ramp, and
GPU.
thanks for the great service. I really appreciate it. United 1928.
That light will disappear. We'll start number 1.
Ground Southwest 526 on Tango, ready for taxi.
Southwest 526, Oakland ground.
I
advise you
appreciate
have
the great
ATIS,
service
runway
too,
30,
PilotEdge.
taxi via
That's why
Tango,
I paid for
uniform,
it.
whiskey.
Get what you paid for.
Taxi via Whiskey Tango in uniform.
Okay, I need to know
Might
again
not
that you
always
have
get
the
what you
ATIS.
pay
You
for
should
in
call that
life,
when you
but
call
with
ready
this
to taxi.
network, you
It's runway
definitely get what you
30,
pay for, actually.
taxi via Tango, uniform,
It's very well done.
whiskey.
All right, so we can reset Gen 2.
Copy, Southwest 526, taxi via Tango, uniform and whiskey.
Wait for
we have
it to
information uniform.
pop up there. There we go.
Information Victor is current, so I'm not sure where you're getting uniform.
Well, that was the previous one. We will get Victor.
Yeah, Victor's been up for 20 minutes now, so that's why I just want to make sure you got Victor.
We catch Victor, Southwest 526.
Number 55 Tango, contact departure.
Turn back on
Number 35
avionics.
Tango, contact departure.
And
Number 3455 Tango,
clear
Amarillo
me
departure,
to
radar contact, climb,
11,000.
maintain 17,000. Southwest 1620, turn right heading 040.
Put it on GPS mode. 1-1. So reset the trims, which is this button right here, and then that's the trim. So you press it, that will reset all the trims to take off. Cycle the flaps, make sure that works. flaps 5 or 1 for takeoff.
TBM 55 Tango, turn right heading 290, when able, clear direct to Cimarron VOR, resume navigation.
Aspen's elevation is, wait for it, 7837. Almost 8,000. And the altimeter presently at Aspen is gotta zoom way in. There it is, 3028. So right about there. So otherwise, all this is automatic. It's got the current field 4,000.
Good day.
4861. So that's current cabin altitude.
1620, turn
because
right,
that's the altitude of Grand Junction.
10 right localizer.
So we are ready on that, and our squawk code 6355.
And Southwest 1620, 10 miles, 10 miles from Powell's. Sorry for the late turn on through the localizer. Turn right heading 120, descend and maintain 3000 until established and localizer cleared the ILS runway 10 right approach.
Touchy little switches. Taxi light on. There's no lights overhead except for these generator lights, but otherwise everything else is fine. Nose wheel steering.
3455 Tango, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Let's turn on these lights. Do the same over here. There we go. Make sure Vetus is
arriving and departing runway 22, visual approaches in use.
Now the
Read back all
runway's
runway
changed.
assignments and hold short instructions.
Cleared for takeoff.
Advise on initial contact that you have information Bravo.
Chesapeake confirmed with 30, Southwest 526.
Grand Junction Regional Airport, ATIS information Bravo. 1853 Zulu. Wind variable at 4. Visibility 10. Sky condition, clear. Temperature 12. Dew point -7. Altimeter 3025. Arriving and departing runways 22, 29er. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact that you have information Bravo.
Grand Junction ground, United 1399 at the terminal. Current with Bravo, rated taxi.
Sunwest 1620, contact Portland Tower 123.77. United 1399 Junction, Tower standby.
Portland Tower, good morning, Sunwest 1620 with you. We're about 6 mile final, ILS 10.
Sunwest 1620, Portland Tower. Runway 10 right, RVR 6000 in fog. Visibility is reporting 1 mile. Runway 10 right, clear to land, wind calm.
Where was that? Where was that dude landing?
Runway 10 right, Southwest 1620.
Southwest 1620. I'm sure I can see him. Oh, he's going to Portland. Yeah, Portland's always fogged in.
1399 Grand Junction, ground runway 29er taxi via Alpha. Hold short runway 22.
29er via Alpha, hold short runway 22, United 1399.
Southwest 526, contact departure.
Contact departure, Southwest 526.
All right. We are on the move. On the move.
Southwest Southwest 526, more than runway heading. I need to know your altitude because you should be on the Oakland 4 departure.
It's a good thing. You know, I too started on the Western expansion pack for PilotEdge.
So it's 526
So
NorCal
the new
departure,
guy
radar contact.
is
Do you have a
smart
copy of the Oakland 4 departure procedure on board?
to get his feet wet on PilotEdge in the Western expansion pack during the week when it's not so busy, because that's why the controller doesn't sound irritated.
That was 526. You're restricted to no more than 2,000 feet until you reach 4 DME. Due to the serious nature of this deviation, I'm going to recommend the pilot training program.
Ooh.
And you can access information from the Pilot Center link on the PilotEdge homepage. Climb now and maintain flight level 190.
If the guy keeps messing up, he'll probably tell him to remove from the platform. See, I flew on VATSIM and I got a whole bunch of training before I even attempted PilotEdge. PilotEdge is not for someone that just starting out on online flying, and that's my personal opinion. I mean, you can if you go through the CAT ratings. If you do the CAT ratings, if you do them in progression, then you're fine. But just to pop in here and not have any type of understanding of how real world type flying is,
vector Sacramento,
you know, that's why they get these warnings and such. But like I said, I got a whole bunch of training on VATSIM before I even attempted PilotEdge, and then and
Number 55
got some,
Tango, climb and maintain flight level 280.
I guess,
I didn't give that to you before.
Bad habits on VATSIM that carried over to PilotEdge, and I had to understand the difference between the two networks.
Straight ahead on Echo, right turn Echo 3, Tango to the ramp. Stay on my frequency.
Okay, Echo 3, Tango to the ramp. On your frequency, we broke out about 300 feet, and also like to request about a 1-minute pause on Echo here.
Southwest 1620, that's approved. Thank you.
Southwest 1620, thanks.
But they've got training on PilotEdge for VFR and IFR. I mean, there's plenty of training available on PilotEdge. Alright, so let's do takeoff inhibit. Turn on our landing lights, strobes. Crew know we're fixing to take off. And we'll vertical speed to 1,600 feet per minute initially. Auto coursing. Do about 90. We got 10,000 feet, so about 92. Turn those on. Switch to tower. 119.7 is departure. Flaps to, props to max. Grand Junction Tower, United 1399, holding short, runway 22.
Yeah, 1399, Grand Junction Tower, crosses on 2, runway 22, runway 29er, cleared for takeoff, wind variable at 4.
Cross onto runway 22, runway 29er, cleared for takeoff, United 1399.
So it's 526 when you're able to clear direct Sacramento.
Alright. But, you know, even though PilotEdge has all these great resources, I didn't even know about PilotEdge when I first started online stuff. I only knew about VATSIM, so that's why I didn't really get much training on PilotEdge. I've done most of the CAT ratings, but not in order, so they don't show on my profile. But most of my training was on VAT Star, and they actually assign you a, in most cases, which is a real-world pilot who's would be your trainer. And they're very, very nice. They're very helpful. Their curriculum is extremely well done, at least in regards to VATSIM, learning how to fly on VATSIM. And that's where I got my start, was on that training. All right. Engines 50%. Engines are stable. Takeoff power is set. Auto course on arm light is illuminated. Should stabilize at about 94 or so torque, which the engines are stable. Rotate about 130. It's 130, rotate. Gear up. Flaps up. And autopilot on. What does this thing say to do? It says 6,000 feet, and then we'll go direct.
55 Tango, enable clear direct Alamosa VR, Alpha Lima Sierra.
To Grand Junction at 6,000. So we're going to go left here in a moment.
Okay, 1399, contact Denver departure.
Over to departure, United 1399. Alright, there's 6,000.
26 spec again, I have no answer on 122.905.
Southwest 526, 132.905, 3295.
3295, copy.
Denver departure, United 1399. Grand Junction 7, leaving 7,000 for 11,000.
Okay, 1399, Denver departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000.
Climb maintain 15,000, United 1399.
Southwest 526, Oakland Center, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Alright, so let's do flight plan direct to
Delta 2456 negative,
push these up to about 77 degrees, and then you can turn off the
frequency for you in just
auto torque. And now you just have to watch your props, which we are going to bring those back to 79%. And that will take it out of the yellow. As long as the temperature is less than 900, we're fine, so I can bump this up to about 78. Let's turn off
November
the auto coursing.
Tango. No, that's okay.
Let's turn the yaw damper. Where is it? There it is. There it is. Okay. Seatbelts can come off. Prop sync on.
November 58144, you have North Bend, ground, go ahead.
Okay, differential is fine.
Number 58144, stand by.
I wish there was a setting that I could do that would just put these
just a
open.
for you, the routing that you filed the system doesn't recognize. The DIR is, I'm assuming you indicated direct. If you're ever wanting direct, a space or absolutely nothing indicates that. This is pulling up a VOR over in Africa. And what is Lima Delta Golf?
I'm going to do a hard U-turn, and we're going to go direct to Paces.
Delta 2456, contact Los Angeles Center, 124.62. Adios.
Just making sure it says Paces.
Gotcha.
I think I can put my Roaring Fork visual as an overlay on my Navigraph charts. That's like so cool. Not sure how accurate it is. It's supposed to be geo-referenced. But that will help me know where the airport is. Or see it, like situational awareness.
No. So anything that's not a waypoint or a nav aid or an airway, leave out of the route.
Everything looks good there. And this is why I chose to do this flight today. This is awesome. I'm going to, like, the next snowstorm that either Aspen or Denver or even Grand Junction, you know, the next snowstorm, I'm going to winterize. That was weird. I'm going to winterize the state of Colorado. All the ortho scenery. There's a program that Xcoder, C-Coder? It's either Xcoder or C-Coder has that will winterize all these orthos tiles with what do they call it? Stickers or something? I can't remember. And I have, you know, I have custom winter for Telluride, Denver, and Aspen. I have custom winter scenery.
Yeah, 1399, contact Denver Center 120.47.
Denver Center 120.47, United 1399. 2047. But yeah,
Denver 58144 northbound ground. That looks much better. Give me just one moment.
47. Denver Center, United 1399, 15,000.
Sorry, step on somebody. United 1399 with Denver Center, Grand Junction, altimeter 3025.
3025, United 1399. Alright, so we do...
And remember 144 again, it was stepped on, say again?
120.4. It's ATIS. Probably a little too far away.
Negative.
Come back here. Little light shows. It's cool. Got lights on all the seats. So again, we'll be doing a TBM fly-in on Friday, TBM Friday, and it will be from Palm Springs, California to Los Angeles, California.
Astoria Airport.
Be a group
North
flight.
Bend 6 departure.
Everyone is invited.
North Bend,
if there's
VOR,
enough people participating,
as filed.
we will use Discord. Otherwise, as of right now, it's me and
departure will be with Seattle Center with 21.4.
We will be so
2547.
far the only two doing it, but the more the merrier.
Number 55 Tango, contact Denver Center 127.02.
2720, 3455 Tango.
November 144, readback is correct. Runway 4, actually runway 31 is available if you prefer. Number 58144, runway 31, taxi via Alpha.
Aspen approach 123.8. See if we can get ATIS.
Center, this is TPM 3455 Tango. Can we get that frequency again? I think we
still
misheard
too
you.
far away.
Number 3455 Tango, Denver Center 127.02.
12702. Thank you.
Let's see what the winds are like at Aspen on my real world weather injector. Aspen Pitkin, wind calm, perfect. Doesn't get any better than this.
Diamond Center, TBM 3455 Tango, flight level 280.
Number 3455 Tango, Denver Center, roger, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Stand by pilot discretion, maintain 240, 3455 Tango.
So, Roaring Fork, you just have to say you have one of the places, like the river. I just have to say I have the river, and the river, we're basically following it right now. The airport is basically 8,000, so that's why I descended 10,000. It's only 2,000 feet above the ground. 10,000 is 2,000 feet above. Very high elevation airport. It's funny, the cabin pressure actually came down. That's interesting. Huh. We're gonna have to look at this, because I wonder when I land, Aspen is almost 8,000 feet. You know? I've got it set for that. So the cabin altitude should climb. I don't know why it's not. Maybe it's an issue with the plane. But about it. Not a cloud in the sky. Nobody in chat today. I know. Some days it's like that, Gizmo. Like some days I'll have like 11, 12 viewers. Then other days I'm struggling to get one. But it just happens. People get busy. Some days they have more time than others. And you would think I would have most viewers on a weekend, but that's not the case. I find that I have the most viewers during a weekday at like Wednesday or Thursday afternoon. I get most of my views looking at my channel stats, if you will, during like Wednesday, Thursday are usually my busiest days for people tuning in. But I mean, it is what it is. I like the ability to have a record of my flights. The other reason I started streaming is not only to chat to people like yourself, but it gives me a recording. So other people can learn from my recordings because I upload them to my YouTube channel. Have you seen my YouTube channel yet? Curious what you think of it. I've decorated it or whatever you call it. Got it all snazzied up. Have you seen it yet? Chatters are the real... What is a chatter? What's chatters? Because I always have more chatters than I do viewers. And I don't know what the difference between a chatter and a viewer is. I thought it was the same. So chatters, I'm assuming, are the ones that are in the chat. But if you're in the chat room, then wouldn't you also be viewing? So I don't understand that part. The guys in the chat, you're a chatter? Alright, so I'm showing 3 viewers watching.
Unit 1399, contact Aspen approach 123.8.
Aspen approach 123.8, Unit 13.
Aspen Pitkin.
Aspen approach, United 1399, 15,000. Current with Alpha, request Roaring Fork visual, runway 15.
Okay, 1399, Aspen approach, roger, thanks. And Aspen altimeter 3028, you have capital peak in sight?
3028, and I do, United 1399.
United 1399, actually looks like you're coming in closer to Mount Sopris and cleared the Roaring Fork visual approach to runway 15.
Cleared the Roaring Fork visual 15, United 1399. Alright, so we are go down to 10,000. Vertical speed down 1,300 feet. Reset.
Mooney 58144 North Bend Tower, wind calm, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
3028.
Aspen Pitkin.
It's hard to get ATIS when you're behind the mountains. Alright, let's do Seatbelts on. Altimeter, tower is 118.85. At least I think it's 118.85. Yeah. What's the cabin doing now? It's climbing. It should climb to 8,000.
1399, maintain at or above 14,500 over flying Mount Sobers to join the Roy Ford visual approach runway 15. Mount Sobers will be at 1 to 2 o'clock at 14 miles.
I'm actually below that now. Can I follow the river in for United 1399?
Correction, United 1399 affirmative. If you go a little bit further north and follow the river in, if you get north of, if you head towards Carbondale, that would be helpful because otherwise I'm going to lose radio with you.
Roger, I'll take it from Carbondale into Aspen, United 1399.
Roger.
Okay.
Calling for radio check, I missed the call sign. Or 576 X-ray Papa El Paso Tower, I hear you loud and clear. Mooney 144, contact Seattle Center, have a good flight.
Put on our landing lights, taxi lights, wing lights, put all the lights up.
Mooney 58144, so, correction, Seattle Center, radar contact. 58144 North Bend, altimeter 3011.
How do I shut that up? I need to... I don't know how to get rid of the terrain thingy. Alright. Let's do flaps 1.
Bonanza 136 Golf Hotel, Prescott Ground, good afternoon. Departure with Phoenix Approach 133.57, squawk 2673. Number 6 Golf Hotel, you read back correct. You ready to taxi now? Roger.
If your English was not that bad. Your English is fine. Every now and then we have, like, we don't know because of the language barrier, like you're trying to tell me something and I don't understand it always, but...
United 1399, how are the comms there?
You're 555, United 1399.
Perfect, thanks.
All right, so I'm turning in.
Number 6 Golf Hotel, which FBO? I have a couple FBOs. Which one are you?
It's so hard to see this airport.
Okay. November 136 Golf Hotel with Prescott Ground runway 21 left, taxi via Delta across runway 12.
Main thing is you want to maintain about 10,000 feet through here. It's very easy to get low.
Delta 2456 Salt Lake City Center. Salt Lake City is in South Ops at the Bryce Canyon VOR. Join Delta 5 arrival.
Once I see the airport, then I'll be better, but I just don't see it. Let's do an approach. Localizer. Vectors will load. All right.
Delta 2456 at the Bryce Canyon VOR. Join Delta 5 arrival. Delta 2456 at Bryce Canyon VOR. Bravo Charlie Echo. Join Delta 5. Okay, 1399, contact Aspen Tower 118.85.
Aspen Tower 118.85, United 1399. Alright.
Number 55 Tango, contact Denver Center 118.57.
Let's do flaps 2. Aspen Tower, United 1399, visual 15.
Yeah, 1399 Aspen Tower, runway 15, cleared to land, wind calm.
Runway 15, clear land, United 1399. Alright, let's do gear down. I still don't see the airport.
Number 3455 Tango, Denver Center, roger, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 200.
There it is. It's hidden behind the mountain. Alright. Do flaps 3. Airport's really hidden in here. It's like hidden behind the mountains. I've got, looks like 3 red, 1 white. So I'm a little bit low. It's got a steep glide slope to this thing.
Terrain.
Rescue Tower, Bonanza 136, Golf Hotel, holding short of 21 left at Delta 7.
Delta 136 Golf Hotel, Prescott Tower, runway 21 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 340 at 5.
Clear takeoff 21 left, 6 Golf Hotel.
Number 13909, you can stay on this frequency, Alpha to the ramp.
Alpha to the ramp with you, United 1399, thanks, we'll see you. Alright, so landing lights. Flaps are back up. Touched down so lately, I was doing a wheelie.
TBM 55 Tango, contact Aspen approach 123.8. Number 6 Golf Hotel, contact Phoenix departure.
Oh, departure 6 Golf Hotel.
November 136 Golf Hotel, Phoenix departure, radar contact, Prescott altimeter 3022, maintain VFR.
Alright, props go to start. Come up here, do avionics off.
TBM 3455 Tango, Aspen approach, roger, advise you have the ATIS, and say request if you have one.
Let's do unarmed emergency lights. Turn off the
Number
bleeds.
55 Tango, do you have the Roaring Fork visual approach plate in front of you?
All right.
November 3455 Tango, Castle Peak is
Sorry, I
12
couldn't
to 1
watch
o'clock, 10 miles, report if you have in sight.
the chat on that approach. I was trying to find the runway.
Number 3455
Kind of blends
Tango,
in
from
really
Castle
well,
Peak,
which is
Roaring Fork
props
visual
to
approach to runway
the
15.
developers to make it mesh really well. Let's see, there's someone coming in the land. Let's see how far away he is. I'll stay connected for a little bit, see how long it takes him. Hey, Ginnigans, nice to see you, bud. Yeah, that was an interesting flight. Disconnect the ACARs. Performance. Download. All right. Let's see how long it takes for this guy to land. Looks like he's doing a visual. I could turn back on the battery and listen to him.
Delta 2456, cross jamming at and maintain 17,000, Salt Lake, altimeter 3027.
So the guy coming in is in a TBM. You know what? That would be a. I want to see if I have a CSL that shows that he's actually in a TBM or whether or not he looks like he's in something else. But I'll leave the radios on until that. Well, maybe I should hook up the GPU. Let's get the truck. Got GPU. Let's connect external power. There we go. Now my battery won't die and we can listen to him. So it looks like he'll be coming down the coming around the mountain when he comes. Just looking at the PilotEdge radar, so he's right over here. Looking at that, I think, yeah, looks like he's gonna be coming down this valley, kind of like what I did. I really want to see, because we're doing that TBM fly-in on Friday. For any of you that might want to participate, we'll have a Discord channel set up. Send me a whisper or whatever if you want to participate. We'll get you the information, but we're going to do a TBM flight on PilotEdge, group flight, Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to fly from Palm Springs, California to LAX. That's a PilotEdge ZLA subscription that you will need to fly with us on that day. What is this guy doing? Now he's up here. I wonder if the radios, because I don't hear him. I think my radio's turned off or something.
November 144, Newport, altimeter 3015.
Interesting, son. I have a winter version of this airport too, which I flew the other day.
55 Tango, contact tower 118.85.
Right, I don't know what the heck this guy's doing. He's like, what's he doing? He's not even
Aspen
landing.
Tower, TBM 3455 Tango, he's on the visual 1-5.
Number 3455 Tango, Aspen Tower, wind
You're
320
not,
at 6, runway 15, clear to land.
15, clear to land, 3455.
Oh yeah, he is on 15. All right, now he's coming along. Okay. I see now. So he's actually right here. He was coming in from this side, so I had my my directions were off. So see if I can zoom in. I don't think I'll be able to do that until he's closer. I don't think PilotEdge draws the plane until they're within a certain range of my where I'm sitting. Discord. Yeah, you're taking off Thursday, but I'm working Friday. Oh, that sucks. Would you be able to do it Thursday again in the TBM on PilotEdge? Because the only other one I'm doing it with right now is a Boo Ghost. So if he can do Thursday, then that would be 3 of us. And I can get you the Discord information. But that's why I want to see what this airplane looks like on PilotEdge, because the guy that's landing, he's flying a TBM 9, which is exactly what we'll be flying on Friday or Thursday. If you think you can do it Thursday at 2, I'll reschedule it for Thursday if a Boo Ghost can do it Thursday, since we already worked it out that he could do it Friday. So if he can't do it Thursday, I'm going to stick to Friday because I already told him we do it Friday. But he's pretty open, I think, like I am. So I can just send him a message if you think you can fly Thursday. Do like a TBM party. It'd be fun. All right, this guy's on short final, so we should see a landing light here soon. What's he gonna do? Pop out of a...
Number 648 Charlie Romeo, Oakland to center Roger. Fresno altimeter 3004, maintain VFR.
Yeah, you can do the PC-12. It's I'm certainly not telling anybody that it has to be TBM, but you know, if you had a turboprop,
November 6 Golf Hotel,
that way you'd be about the same speeds as us. Oh, there he is.
128.45.
That's cool. That doesn't look like a TBM though. That looks like a Cessna. A TBM has more than one landing light. Looks like a Cessna 172. We'll see what it looks like when he gets closer. Make sure it's cool for him. PC-12 is a turboprop. Yeah, that'd be cool. The main thing is that we're all, you know, roughly the same speed, and like I was saying, we would
Hotel Albuquerque, Center Lake Havasu City,
could do IFR or VFR. I'll probably as usual file a IFR. I just prefer to fly that. But the main thing is that we take off around the same time and we go to the same place. How you decide to get there is up to you. The altitudes, all that stuff's totally up to you, but it'd be a fun group flight. So I'll talk to a Boo Ghost and I'll see if he can do Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'll figure out the Discord stuff because I'm going to have to download that myself. That way we could all chat. Yeah, it looks like a 172. I'm going to have to ask Keith on the PilotEdge forums if he has a TBM CSL available, because TBM defaults to a Cessna 172, I guess. Yeah, that's like a Cessna. It's not really it has flaps though. That's cool. Oh, did he crash? Oh no, he's on the ground. Okay. Yeah, so for PilotEdge, I don't think we have TBM CSLs. So I'm going to see if there's one we can download somewhere. That way we'll look. Because if you put in a TBM like this guy did, you're going to show up as something close.
Number 55 Tango, stay on this frequency into the ramp via Alpha. We'll see you.
Anyway.
Into the ramp via Alpha will remain on the frequency. Thank you very much. 3455 Tango.
Disconnected.
See you, dude. All right. TBM is a bit faster. Yeah, my indicated airspeed on the TBM is usually around 210 indicated. So it's not really fast. It's probably one of the slower turboprops that I fly. I don't know what the PC-12 at, 20,000 feet or whatever. I don't know what they cruise at. I don't go by true airspeed. I always do indicated when I'm talking about speeds. So let's do my replay of the landing because I'm curious. That's perfect. I think I was doing a wheelie for most of the landing. Oh, I had it on right now. Wait a minute. I can't do that. I cannot do that. All right. Let's get rid of the GPU. Turn all this stuff off. Let's try that again. Maybe this time I won't have a GPU attached to me. Yeah, that's better. Carried over to GPU. I bet I end up doing a wheelie because I didn't think I had actually set her down, but it was on the ground. So I didn't even realize I had landed because I landed so softly that I was holding that nose gear up the entire time. Like I was in an F-15 doing air braking. Because I didn't even hit my reversers until near the end. Probably the softest landing I've ever had in that airplane. Nice fire station. Something like 210. Yeah, we're about the same. You climb around 150. Oh, you mean you climb like you cruise at about 15,000? Okay. Check your let me start I sent you a friend request and I'm just saying hi on a PM that will remind me to whisper or PM, whatever it's called, you back once I talk to a Boo Ghost. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't have it. I don't know. I don't want to talk for him. But I'll find out by the end of today and I'll let you know. That way it'll be 3 of us from Palm Springs to Los Angeles, FBOs, and basically just a turboprop day. And I also made an announcement on the X-Plane Learning Center's Facebook page, so maybe we'll get even more. And I'll get you the Discord information. And I'm an admin on the Facebook X-Plane Learning Center's group. So if you want to join that group, either Joe or I or M9 or whoever will approve, and then you can get the Discord information that way as well. It's a great resource for X-Plane, by the way. So That's it for my afternoon flying. That was a nice flight. So I'll catch you all later and let's figure put on Aspen real world approach. All right, cool. I will talk to you all soon. Y'all have a good afternoon. Talk to you soon. Chase out.